I just got off the phone with one of my coaching clients who I do weekly calls with, and he told me a story, and I'm going to tell you that story right now. And then I'm going to tell you another story that reminds me of that one, and this is all going to be teaching you on this video what women really want and why they want it, and in this specific case. So here's the story. So my client was at the gym, and he was working out, and he said that there was this girl there that seemed interested in him. And I said, well, how did you know? He said, well, I was at the gym and she kept waving at me. And so I kind of waved back, but then she waved at me again. And then I waved back and I said, okay, well, sounds good. You waved back. Did you go over and talk to her? And he said, no, I didn't. So at this point I'm thinking, oh, maybe this girl just wasn't cute. He wasn't attracted to her. So I said, well, what's the deal? Was she not cute? Why didn't you go talk to her? He goes, actually, she's probably one of the 5 hottest girls that I see in the gym all the time. I said, dude, why didn't you go over and talk to her? This is a clear, obvious signal that she wants to talk to you. She's waving at you. You know, that doesn't happen very often. And he said, I just didn't want to seem obvious and basic. And I said, okay, I think I understand what you're saying. So you're saying that you didn't want to go over and talk to her because every other guy hits on her and then you'd be just another guy. And he said, yes, exactly. I said, well, listen, that was the worst thing you could have done because she wanted to talk to you. Obviously, she was showing signs of interest and then you blew it. So now you're in this situation where you have nothing, right? So even though you thought in your head this weird idea that this was basic or just overall not a normal move to do or whatever, guys are doing it all the time, you missed out on your chance and now you'll never be able to talk to her. Now this reminds me of something that I did very similar to him when I was in college. I remember it very clearly. It was something just like that. And it was all because I was nervous and I was scared to talk to girls, but I made this excuse in my head. So I remember I was in college, I was in a fraternity, and of course, you're in a fraternity, girls are coming over all the time. I was, I think, a junior in college, and all these girls were coming over, and I was in that mindset. I was like, okay, every guy's talking to her, every guy's trying to hit on her, or all the other girls. I'm gonna be the guy who plays it cool. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm not gonna give them attention, and I'm gonna kind of be in the other room or just, be in the same room with them, but not talk to them. And then they'll notice me because I'm not like every other guy. But of course, I was lying to myself. I was just nervous to talk to them. And of course, obviously this ended up with the result of what? Nothing. You don't talk to the girls, nothing happens. So my point here is with both of these stories is that I didn't go over there, my client didn't go over there, and nothing happens. So what girls want you to do is not ignore them. They want you to go over and talk to them. And the reason why a lot of girls won't initiate conversation is because it's a very masculine thing to do. And no woman wants to feel masculine, just like a guy like you doesn't want to feel feminine. It's not comfortable. We like being in our masculine. We like being in that powerful masculine position. So, of course, when you're in a situation where there's a guy and a girl, the girl is going to want the guy to come over and talk to her so she can be in that feminine, receptive position. She wants you to go over and talk. She wants you to go over to her and talk to her. She wants you to initiate the conversation. This, my friend, is called dominance, which I talk about. It's a big piece of my TED formula, which is in my Hooked program. And it's one thing that I don't think guys really fully understand, which is why I'm doing a video on it here. Women want to feel like they are being approached. A lot of guys mix this up and they think that girls think that, oh, they're the hot shit and they just want to be, the ones who are pampered and talked to, and guys feel like girls are putting themselves on this pedestal. And yes, of course, some women are, and they feel like they deserve that. But mostly the reason is because women want to be approached so they can feel that femininity. For you as a guy, I want you to feel what it's like to be in that masculine, feeling. I want you to feel that. And I want you to be going over and talking to women and not playing it cool. Forget the idea of playing it cool. That's never going to help you. It's going to get you nowhere. You're never going to be able to get a girl on a date or get a girl to sleep with you or get a girlfriend if you don't initiate conversation with a lot of women. A lot of women. It's going to be a numbers game for two reasons. One, most women might not like you off the bat. And also, most women you might not like off the bat. So there's all these determining factors. You don't know if it's going to be a match or not. Some women might not like you. Some women you might not like. So you have to have a lot of volume. And this is inevitably a numbers game because you got to create the circumstance in which you can be your most attractive self and then find a woman who likes you and also one that you are filtering for that you are interested in. And it all takes being the initiator. I want you to be the one who is always making the move, or else you'll get squat. I said this to my client. And by the way, if you're interested in coaching as well, I'll put a link down below where you can apply and we can do coaching together. But I said this to him today. I said, what's worse, going over to a girl and getting rejected or going home and going, ah, shit, I totally should have done that and now I completely regret it. And this really triggered some good stuff in his head, right? He was like, whoa, you're right. I don't like this feeling. I don't like the feeling of regret. I don't like telling you that I wasn't able to go over there. I hate that. And yeah, I would rather get rejected. It would be so much better if I approached her or 10 other women that day and they were not interested, or maybe I wasn't interested, instead of going home and going, nope, I didn't give it a shot. I remember when I was first learning this stuff and I was going out and doing a lot of approaches and talking to women, I'd get rejected all the time. I don't think I ever got a rejection that was so bad. And trust me, I got some bad ones, or at least people would think that. But it was never so bad where I actually regretted doing it. I don't think I've ever regretted doing an approach. I've only regretted not taking action. Inaction was the thing that I regretted every single time. So I even felt good, like it felt good, it pumped me up to even go over and speak to a girl because I had really bad approach anxiety, even if it didn't work out. And that's what I want to get through this camera into your brain, and I want you to be the one who is also thinking on that level. No more regret, be the initiator, practice dominance so you can make more things happen. If this is helping, you need more help, you can apply for coaching with me. Again, there's a link down below. Leave a comment down below and let me know that you are initiating approaches this week and you are talking to women and you're getting that volume up. I want to hear from you. Write a comment down below. Let me know. I'll be in the comments as well, and I'll see you on the next video.